Speak. Welcome to First Unity Church. Sound check. One, two, three. Three, two, one. Keep going. What? Okay. Welcome to First Unity Church, the Wednesday evening meditation. I'm happy to be here tonight. I'm Janan, and Liz is with me on the sound bowls, and we're Reiki masters, so we'll be beaming that beautiful Reiki energy out to the audience tonight. So you know what to expect. We'll do some breathing. I'll do some guided imagery. We'll take a journey. And of course, in between all this, we'll be allowing the sound bowls to tone and vibrate our body. It's a beautiful thing. So get very comfortable on your chair. We want to be present in our body tonight. In fact, you could check in right now and see how the body's feeling. At the start, my breathing is usually shallow. From the drive here, from the heat. And the shallow breathing doesn't let us take in enough oxygen. And why is that important with meditation? It's because we want to breathe deeply and clear it all out. We want to go into that still, small space within. And it's only by going within that you can expand your energy field to connect with spirit. Spirit that goes by so many names depending on how you've been brought up, where you live in the world. You could even call spirit the life force. And of course, love. So take a deep breath in tonight, expanding your chest fully. And let it out with a great big sigh. We'll do that a couple more times. Inhale. Let it go. And a third time, inhale. Let it go. And go ahead and tune in. Can you feel your shoulders dropping a little bit? Can you feel your breath moving down deeper into the chest cavity? Begin to feel like your legs, like your feet are almost cemented to the floor, that they're heavy. We want to make a connection a little later with Mother Earth. We can begin that process now. And the next breath, we'll take 2 breaths this way. We'll expand the belly really full. So inhale and gently release the breath. Expand the belly. Gently release the breath. Now we've started that great rhythm that you can keep on for yourself. Expansion of the belly, in a gentle contraction of the lungs. It sets up a beautiful pattern, a back and forth of energy. You can think of it as the tide coming in and washing over your feet, and the tide going out. And this rhythm begins to move the energy in your body. Let's begin right at the belly, right there, in the middle of the abdomen. This is the sacral chakra. Put all your attention right there in the middle and imagine a beautiful orange light, the color of a beautiful Florida orange, right there in the middle of your belly. And I just want you to breathe into that space. And as you're breathing and just allowing, that orange color begins to expand. Now imagine that it's moving up, 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 past the navel area. It's reaching to the lower ribs. It's moving up into the chest, moving up the arms, now into the throat. And the sacral and the throat chakras are connected. Move that orange light past the throat and up to the third eye. So your whole body is bathed in an orange light. Notice that you've gone a little bit deeper into that space. The breath is slower, the heart rate slows. Only by slowing everything down can we hear the voice of Spirit, or feel it, or see it, however you perceive. But tonight we'll clear that busyness of the body and the busyness of the mind, so we can perceive that light that's within each of us. And so we can expand our energy bodies wide as you feel comfortable. But let's stop here. Keep your breathing deep. And you can focus perhaps on your third eye. And we'll let Liz play the bowls and take that tone right deep into your body. I want you to imagine that we're standing in the woods. The cypress trees are all around us. And there's a cool spring of water in front of us. And we take a couple of steps forward and we notice, of course, we're barefoot. And we step to the edge of the spring. The cold water initially feels a little bit of a shock to our system, but it takes us even one step deeper inside. And we feel energetically that our body begins to deeply relax, let go of all the tension in the muscles. You can feel it almost being pulled down to the bottom of your feet. From the shoulders, down the arms, down the rib cage. When you take a breath, this time it's very deep. And that beautiful sensation of release continues down the legs and into the feet. And we allow the energy to begin moving down out of our feet. You can imagine the chakras opening with our intention, like little doorways at the bottom of your feet. And you can send your human spirit energy roots down into the earth. And they grow past the dirt, the muck from the water mixing with the dirt, standing there at the spring. And you're sending these energy roots way down into the earth, dozens of feet down, down through centuries of earth changes. And when it feels right, you can stop your roots growing deep and allow them to spread really wide. Imagine that little tendrils, like a webbing, begins to grow out past your shoulders and really wide. You could even imagine that your energy roots are connecting with the cypress trees and any other trees or landscape plant growing there at the edge of the glen. Just breathe deep into this space that's beginning to open up in the body. And feel the divine feminine earth energy rise up to connect with you. When you feel that connection, or just intend for the connection, It begins to rise up into the legs. And in fact, let's take a breath together. And as you exhale, the energy rises up into the pelvic floor, up into the belly, into the chest. Move it all the way up to the third eye, between the brows. And we're asking for the angels and the healing guides to allow this earth energy to heal us. First, on our physical level. Feel that earth energy as a life force, vitality moving through the vessels of the body. It moves into the heart and into the lungs and sends out extra oxygen to every cell of the body, every organ, every tissue, and all the space that's opening up between the cells. We can imagine that the cells, with our breathing and our images and the sound, they're beginning to vibrate in a more harmonious and uniform alignment. And as this happens, our own vibration increases. And it's a beautiful, peaceful, calming feeling that begins to emerge everywhere at once. And now we move this energy from the throat. We notice our third eye is opening wider. You may notice it, or you may just intend for that to happen. And imagine that it's possible for you to begin breathing through this space between the eyebrows. Not to bypass the lungs, but just imagine, let's say, a violet, beautiful light that appears a few inches from your forehead. As you inhale and exhale just normally, the light begins to radiate out and reach your skin. And with your next breath in and out, it moves into that space between the brows. And allow it to move back inside the head space and down to the top of the spine. And as the whole inside of your head is bathed and soothed with this violet light, all thoughts melt away. All thoughts melt away. And the brain activity, the nervous system moves in complete harmony. You can feel the breath moving up and down the chest, maybe in and out as well. And the words peace, peace, Om Shanti, Om come to your mind. And this feeling of peace begins moving outside the head space. And you can sense outside your body that there is an energetic activity. Very light, very gentle, soothing the body, calming any fight or flight sensation. We keep allowing ourselves to be taken more inside, deeper and deeper into that space that only you know where it is. I'm being guided to feel like it's in our heart space. Like we can open a door and enter right inside. And there might be a tunnel, a pathway leading inside. You might look around and notice candles everywhere. You're taking your own journey inside. And as you turn the last corner, you might come upon a guide, an angel, an animal spirit. And they might greet you, they might have a message, or they might just provide another layer of comfort and calm and peace, letting you know it's okay. You can completely trust in spirit. You can completely let go. And you open up your inner eyes and you notice that in front of you, you might see a mirror or a pool of water. But what you're looking at is a reflection of yourself. not as you are in your human form, but that light within that we have located. You might see the light, feel the light, or just intend for this to happen. But you can take that light and allow it to grow inside the heart space. So it's almost like a triangle going from the bottom of the heart up to the shoulders and encompassing the throat. And let's sit in this space for a while and listen to the bowls. that energy, the sound of the bowls, opening up the crown chakra at the top of your head. And use your inner eyes, just like we did with the soles of our feet, to look up and imagine that what we're seeing is a beautiful golden sun covering all of us. And as we notice this light, it begins to sparkle and radiate out. You can imagine rays of light descending down for each of us. The light moving down the outside of your head, down your shoulders and down the legs, and connecting with your feet. So that you're enclosed in this beautiful, glowing golden light. And now, using your breath and intention, you can allow the light to move down the inside of the body, down the head and through the throat and down the central channel of your body. Connecting with the root chakra. And we can feel the presence of such beauty and such light and grace. And it's from this space we can remember how we are spirit, that fractal of spirit having the human experience. And that from the level of spirit, from the level that we're reaching into right now, and even higher, there's nothing but peace. There's nothing but balance. There's no fear or anxiety. There's just a sense of calm and rightness. The rightness that allows us to feel that everything is in divine order and has always been and will continue, because there will always be the desire of spirit for more life, more creation. And it's also from this level that we can perceive of a unity consciousness or a Christ consciousness. That the collective of humanity, really all living things on planet Earth, are connected with this life force that imagines and creates us as form. And from the human level of busyness, we feel separate. But when we search and find that deep space within and allow ourselves to expand outward and up, we know that we are never separate. We can even imagine that we have a unity consciousness with the stars and the elements of earth with the air and the clouds. The planets in our solar system. We can feel from this level that all is moving in this amazing, harmonious mystery. And that again allows us to release even more, let go of even more need to control anything. And if we can allow ourselves to live moment by moment by moment, remembering to stay in the present time, we can see that our past extending backwards to conception, all of it is just a moment by moment experience for the experience. And that allows us to remove any judgment. It allows us to forgive ourselves for thinking that we were anything less than beautiful light. And only from this level can we shape our future. Not by controlling it with our thoughts as much as allowing our light to shine, to dial up our frequency. To live more and more and more from this level of connection. We can be of service to anchor in the light that's rushing in to increase the vibration of the planet. We can say yes to anchoring in that feeling of heaven on earth, the more of us who move into this space, who allow this to happen, to wake up and remember the more others will also have that opportunity. One candle lights another and dispels any ignorance. We could imagine from this space linking with other light workers like ourselves and just holding planet Earth in our arms. And sending that vibration of love for healing of all beings. Now it's time to move our vibration back inside the body, to bring our energy level down. So begin this process very slowly. First, use your breath and take an inhale. Gently release it, sending it down through the body to the bottom of your feet. Remembering you're anchored into the earth. Just every breath draws yourself deeper down into the body fully. And we have a few minutes left. And let's just close by listening to the sound bowls. begin to wiggle your toes and fingers. Feel yourself sitting on the bench. And now go ahead and open up your eyes. Bring your hands in prayer position. Namaste. Stay. Stay. Thank you all for